Okay, welcome back to your Caribou Data Science channel. Who is it? Spain, India. Welcome back, India, for your it's time for your COVID-19 analysis for Wednesday, December the 15th. Run the report from the top. Okay, so what you can see here, India, is you've had 34.7 million cases, 476,000 plus deaths. Okay, India, so what you can see here is your COVID-19 cases for 2021 have passed 2020 cases. And into your 2021 COVID-19 deaths have passed well past 2020 deaths. I mean, take a look and see what happened. And the reason is because last year this is when you had really low numbers last year. Now this could have simply been a delay because of the fact that I don't know, you're located on the other side of the world or something. But let's just zoom here in a little bit and take a look at the numbers for India. So you can see on May the 6th, the cases for India spiked to 414,188 before falling back down over here on December the 14th at 6,984, with a daily average of 7,686 per day on average for a 14-day period. What about deaths? Let's just zoom in here and see exactly what's going on. I'm going to ignore these spikes because it doesn't make any sense to be this huge spike there, okay? Andy, so your COVID-19 deaths spiked on May the 18th at 4,529 before falling down as low as 144 on October the 16th. A little spike there, and winding up on December the 14th at 247 deaths for a single day. Let's take a look at India's weekly numbers now. You can see this nice long declining pattern here, and you had relatively low case counts, for the last quarter, for the fourth quarter last year, and almost the first 4 or 5 months here, you had very low cases. But then you had this big spike up here in cases back towards May, I think it was, followed by a long declining and continuing to decline COVID-19 case numbers right here. All right, what about deaths? Again, low weekly death counts back over here, the spike here, then the long declining pattern again of declining COVID-19 deaths in India. You have a little bit of a volatility there, but it's still relatively low. Okay. What about monthly cases for India? Well, you can see again over here, 5 months in a row, you had a decline in COVID-19 deaths. I'm sorry, a decline in month. This is monthly cases for India. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 months in a row, you had a decline in COVID. For the last 6 months of last year, last 4 months of last year, uh, you had a decline in COVID-19 deaths in Israel. In India had a decline 1, 2, 3, 4. India had a 5 month decline in COVID-19 deaths. Now in 2021, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a very good chance, India, you can wind up the year with a 7 month in a row decline in COVID-19 cases. Now, what about deaths? Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months in a row decline in COVID-19 deaths over here, followed by a 1, 2, 3. Well, these two numbers are actually higher than this here. But we're going to say, we're still going to say, you had 1, 2, 3, 4 months in a row when your monthly deaths were under 2,500. Okay, so these are still pretty good numbers to end up the year on. Okay, Andy, that concludes your report for today. Okay, looks like Yuka's back. Oh, this is a bit of good news. Yuka's system's back up and streaming now. Hopefully the sound is working. Okay, like I said, this does conclude the report for India for today. We'll be back in like 2 minutes with Israel.